Get rid of my Monday bedhead here. We're going to do a tarot reading. We're going to ask Spirit and the cards, what are the things that we need to know today? What are the hidden challenges that we will attempt to overcome and understand? It's been a pretty cool narrative the last few days. This is the third session I'm doing so far here, and it's pretty interesting so far. All right, so let's open up the deck here. It's shuffling. Boom. Dedicated. Put the queen up here. I think it feels like it should go here. Queen of Wands. So we've got we got dedicated energy. We've got like a divine feminine energy here of receiving. You can receive the dedication here. And look at the color scheme. It's interesting, the like with the blue and the red overlaid like that. It's a really cool effect. You know, look at it a little bit closer. It almost pops off the card sometimes. All right, let's get another card. We got action. I feel like it goes down here. This is good. Ace of Swords. So we've got a nice harmonization between the air element and the fire suit, along with a little bit of air too, or water. I mean, you can mix kind of nicely. But we're given the opportunity to go into the element of air through the ace. The ace contains all of the number cards within itself. I love the aces. They're great, but they're very mysterious in a way because they're so open-ended. You can take it for a lot of other meanings beyond, you know, its basic meaning set, which is action in the case of this tarot deck. The Magician. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah, it feels like it goes there because it's going to connect. It's going to connect up these two cards here like that. So in a way, this dedication and action energy is allowing us to master all of these elements, these resources that are around us. So if we can relate that to you at this moment, or whoever's watching, is maintain a dedication to taking actions, and you will be the magician. You will master all of these elements. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. Okay, let's do another one. The moon. Ooh, this is good. I'm going to put... No, the moon, I think, goes right next to magician. So this is almost like a warning. Almost even an opportunity in a way, because it allows you to go deeper into your subconscious and try to uncover the things that you don't know about, which is almost the purpose of this tarot reading too. It's to uncover the things that we may not be aware of, our subconscious. So this is a collective reading, and it's for the unconscious. It's for everybody to tap into some way, and you'll get your own, you know, when you watch this, you'll have your own message drawn out from this using these cards. You'll relate it to your life in a different way than somebody else would. We've got a Queen of Wands, or sorry, Queen of Swords here. We got two queens, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. This is cool. So there is some harmony here, some balanced energy. This is really cool because I've said this in the last two readings, where I wouldn't expect to see that this much like connection or synchronicity in like a digitized tarot deck like this. You know, you would have to think that the fact of physically handling the cards is somehow driving the engine of the tarot system. But I think the more I'm using this program, the more I'm realizing that it's my own intention that's the driving engine of the tarot. Whether it's a physical card or a program like this, it's sort of maybe even irrelevant. Like they're almost equivalent in a way. Like it doesn't matter. There is a benefit of physically handling the cards there, so don't misjudge that. But it's interesting that, you know, we can at least, make that statement. Jack of Cups, interesting. I feel like the Jack will go right here for the innovative energy that is pinned against the cold darkness of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is, I think it's a neat placement here because you want to also protect yourself while taking action. You want to guard yourself a little bit, put up a cold outer shell to protect yourself so that you can perform the innovative acts. It also allows you to go deeper into the moon and deeper into yourself. You may not want to be this way all the time, but it's certainly a layer of the psyche that you will face at some point, is the thought of attempting to, preserve yourself in some way. Yeah, prudence. And so just as we talk about like preserving yourself, we get an interesting card that sort of harmonizes with that. The Eight of Pentacles, prudence. Be wary of your resources. And I think that's a great message that leads into the last card here of like attempting to preserve yourself. Like you've been able to master all the elements, but as we go through that, we have to maintain that to go further into time. Yeah, that's really cool. So we're going to do the last card here and see what we get. Triumph. Whoa. This is cool. Yeah, sometimes the tarot just shocks me sometimes. Triumph. So in the end, like we will have, a victory. We will be successful in our efforts. So whatever your intention is going into this reading, barring all this, you will have some success. If you take some of these warnings and possibilities, you will be triumphant. Use the coldness of the Queen of Swords to help create that internal innovation to go outwards into the world, but allow that innovation to also tap into your subconscious, uncovering the things that like you may not be aware of, like the mysteries, the dark side of the moon in a way, right? You can think about that, but in the end you have to really manage your resources. You only got there's only 24 hours in a day, at least on the planet Earth. How do you use that time? Like you have to sleep a little bit, I would hope, but what else are you going to use those hours for? You will figure it out and you will be successful here. You will be triumphant. Well, that was a pretty good tarot reading, I think. I will see you out there.